What is going on out there, peeps? All right, let's talk about this gentleman here with the big smiley face and who he is. I told you guys a while ago, I got kind of challenged into a type of detox diet. And I made fun of vegans. Doc's nephew, Adam, told us about Shane here. He's like, you probably should make fun of vegans. This guy's got this really great detox diet I think you should look into. And I said, all right, I'm interested in it. Reach out to Shane and see if he wants to collaborate on something. And he said he did. He reached out and I talked to Shane. I said, tell me, what am I getting myself into? So the deal was I wouldn't talk about it until we got done. So then I can have a personal testimony. This is why now I'm bringing this to your attention. Okay? Because I think every single person can benefit from this. And I mean every single person. Shane is a great guy. I love his program. So I'm going to show you how you get access to Shane. And I'll also tell you about what it is I did and what I went through. And then listen to Doc's testimony because he went through this program with me. So Shane has his own method. He has his own program. So when I refer you to his Facebook group, I'm going to tell you in advance, it costs $14.95 a month. That's undervalued. And I mean that with all sincerity. $14.95 does not do it any justice. He can easily get a lot more. Because when you get in there and you see the community that he's built in there, they have all kinds of different healing foods. They talk about personal testimonies. You're going to see before and after pictures. They have a tight-knit, supportive community in there. Shane also participates in there at least once a week. He does live shows. And as you go through the program, he is reachable. He will let you know how you could reach him if you have questions. But it's not just about this detox diet. It's past that. It gets beyond that. It's about healthy living after that. The reason why Adam was telling me about this, and you're going to hear Ron discuss it during his testimony. His nephew, Adam had a sickness, and he was really sick. He wasn't feeling very good. He ran into Shane, and Shane turned him on to this detox diet. It actually cured him. He isn't the only person. When you go in there and you read the testimonies, I'm talking about people with diabetes, high blood pressure. There's a number of different sicknesses that these people have been healed from. You can see one of his pictures right here. It says 10 raw foods to heal every disease. And he means it. So when you go through there, you're going to just more than just, hey, I'm going to diet. No. This is a life-changing event. And it's not about turning people into vegans, although the vast majority of people turn into raw food eaters, vegans. There are some that are different types of levels of vegan. And I will talk about my testimony as I went through this process, the things I experienced. So I was on Shane's program. You have to be very dedicated to it. You have to tell yourself, this is what's going to happen, and make sure you stick to the plan. If you do, I can promise the results on the other end will be phenomenal. So I had Shane's program, plus everybody knows I was already, and I continue to do it, because I took the Trim 365, I took the Core Keto. Everybody knows I had the hemp infused coffee, as well as the Vitality, which is a gut health supplement. I did the program with these right along with it. Now here's what happened. I was about 2 weeks into it. I already lost 12 pounds, was trucking right along, and then went to Vegas with my kids. I can tell you this, everybody knows I drink. But while I was going through this detox diet during this period, I was amazed. By the fourth day, I'd realized not only had I not thought about alcohol, there were no cravings. And so I had to let Shane know, is this unusual? Because your body is not going to crave alcohol for the most part. I say that because obviously everybody's different. So my testimony is not one time that I crave alcohol. As a matter of fact, when I went to Vegas with my kids, I nursed 2 drinks over 2 days. I didn't feel like drinking. When I did drink, it gave me a headache. So my body's like, hey, we're doing good, stop. So it was interesting that I didn't even, not only did I not think about it for the longest time, but I didn't even have a single craving. That's one thing that caught my attention besides the weight loss. The energy level is awesome. And I was able to be very focused, which was nice. I still talk fast, but was able to just sort through my thoughts throughout the day, I was pleasantly surprised. When I got past this, a little past a couple of weeks, everybody knows in the household, we had to deal with the Rona. I kicked my butt, but by the time I was coming off the Rona, I felt a little bit on the weak side, but very hungry. And so I kind of fell off the bandwagon. And so I fell off the bandwagon. I started eating food again and drank a little bit. until recently when I was in Dallas hanging out with the crypto people. I drank pretty good there. But the amazing thing is this: with all the weight loss that happened to me, I've only gained back like 3 of the pounds, and this is with regular eating and everything. It was like I'm going to put all the weight back on. Nope, not at all. So I'm going to be starting over the program and go through it again. Yep, I am starting over. Because I promised Shane I would do it all the way through. I would be loyal to it and dedicated to it. But I felt that it's time for you guys, because a lot of people are like, didn't you say something was going on with another YouTuber? Yep, this is it. Now, Doc finished, and you're going to hear Doc's testimony a little bit. His is different. He not only did he make it all the way through the time frame, he's actually still doing it. This is a man that's going to be 70, and he lost a ton of weight. But Doc will also tell you, this is not about weight loss. Weight loss is going to happen. There's no doubt about it. But this is about fine-tuning your body and becoming a lot more healthier. And there's no doubt in my mind, as I was going through the process, I absolutely felt a ton better, a lot healthier. The community is awesome because in there, they share all these little yummy recipes, and they are good. Now, you can't have these at first, but this would be for after you're done with your detox process. Then you have access to these goodies. Yeah, the food is not that bad. Also, I'm going to show you a couple of people's befores and afters so you can see. Now, it's not like she was ultra fat in the first place, all right? But she went through. You can see here she detoxed and thinned out really good. And now she's just, off the detox. But she looks a lot more healthier, okay? You can see the difference. So what she was talking about is she had a little tummy. You know what I mean? You know how girls have that. And it flattened out after the detox, and it stayed flat. Here she is enjoying life out on the beach. So in 10 days, she is down 8 pounds. This one is a little bit more dramatic. Yes, you can see the difference. It did not take long for her to go from here to here. Full of energy, full of life. Very happy about the process. So I've had people, and again, I want to make sure you guys understand this. The initial process that you go through is not about weight loss. It's going to happen. A lot of people have experience huge weight losses, but it's more about detoxing your body, about getting out all the impurities. And as you go through there's different processes that you go through throughout the 45-day ordeal. When you get to the husk and all that, and it goes to your drink, I'm trying not to get too detailed, just so you guys know, because you're going to go to this program and you're going to see for yourself. It starts cleaning out your body a whole different way. And what I mean by that is, it's definitely cleaning you out. It takes out what's called a mucus core. So over your lifetime, with all the crap you put in your body, a type of plaque builds up on your intestine that actually makes it really hard for you to digest and get the proteins needed in your body to stay healthy. This diet cleans that mucus core out. That's right. And I mean, it literally removes it out of your body. So then when you eat healthy, the food is being digested and the proteins are going properly to the body where it's needed. So those same HempWorx products, I didn't change. I stayed with them, and then together with Shane's program, between the two of them, I lost somewhere around 22 pounds collectively. But during the detox process, in only 2 weeks, down 12. Doc here finished the program, and he lost a lot more weight than that. But not only that, his health changed. He is a lot more healthier. So I'm going to go ahead and play Doc's testimony so you can hear what he has to say about his experience, and then I'll comment along the way. So, Doc, you want to go ahead and give your testimony?
So let me start with saying why he calls me Doc. I was 20 years in the Navy, and I was the ship's doc, so on a submarine. So I do have medical background, clinical medical experience, but that's not what this is about. I'm a carnivore in the true sense. I have a son that he was vegan. He's kind of a mix now. And I actually was not, I thought, this is silly. You're just being silly. We met Shane, talked to him. I had a nephew that actually had a serious health problem, and Shane brought him right out of it. When that happened, I went, we got to think about this a little more seriously.
Oh, yeah.
I am turning 70 in a less than a month, so I'm an older gentleman and generally healthy, but I thought I'd take a shot. What could possibly happen? Then I talked to Shane and went, oh, no way. But basically what it was a juice fast. What the juice was, that was one, and there was an astringent, kind of a citrus blend juice,
Yeah.
and that's all I did for 45 days.
Oh yeah.
And Shane personally comes on once a week and has as a forum. It really was helpful, but I never thought that I'd make it more than a few days. And I made it. I went 45 days through a process that said once certain things occurred in your body, then you could start on plant-based diet. Well, I'm remaining plant-based, so I'm 2 weeks into the plant-based side of life. I have no craving for meat. I've had to learn how to eat plant-based. I have a lot of support, which is nice in family and friends. This is a pretty popular thing. I just never thought I'd be the one that would be telling anybody about a plant-based diet. I lost 22 pounds in
Nice.
the 40-day portion of the fast. I've lost a few more pounds just on the plant diet, but it wasn't about weight loss. Now I needed to lose. I still need to lose a few more pounds, but it wasn't about the weight loss. It was the health side that I watched my nephew go through, and I thought, it won't hurt. I have never lacked energy. I have not had any major cravings. I actually feel better than I did before I did this, and it's why I'm staying plant-based. It's truly why I'm staying plant-based, because you feel this good and clothes fit better, and I'm a moderate alcohol consumption. I don't drink a lot, but I hadn't even thought about it. Honestly, I have some beer in the refrigerator. I have a bottle in the cabinet, and there's been not only zero need, I just haven't even thought about it. I've put myself in social situations. I've traveled during this period thinking that would probably just push me out of it. Did not. In fact, the only real cheat I did was I had a salad at an Italian restaurant. And it tasted so good. I thought maybe I needed some flavor in my life, but I hung in there. I believe that it's created a lifestyle that I probably won't change for a long time. So I thank Shane. I thank his support. I thank his website. So it's worked out really well for me. And I know it'll work really well for Lee when he finishes it.
Yes, I have no doubt it's going to work out for me as well. I was already feeling like $1,000,000 as I was going through the process. It really does make that big of a difference. But Doc's right. Look, it is not about losing weight. It's going to happen. There's no doubt about it. But it's about, first of all, getting the impurities out of your body, getting back on track, making sure that, you prepare your body to do the right thing, which is start changing your lifestyle. Now, Doc is going down the plant-based lifestyle. I've decided, well, the truth of the matter is, who knows? Maybe after the 45 days, I'll change my mind. What I decided to do was, once I'm done with my 45 days that I do over again, what I'm going to do is then at least 1 week a month, I'm just going to do strictly the detox diet. I want to make sure that the impurities stay out of my body, much more healthier. And inside there, again, you're going to see people at, different types of sicknesses, diabetes, high blood pressure. You even have people in there that are aware of the weight loss, and they're talking about, hey, they had a wedding coming up or a reunion or some type of special event. And this guys too, in which they wanted to find a way to drop 10, 15 pounds. They do these detoxes, and it just takes all, again, fat and impurity out of your body. They were able to lose the weight. I'm going to leave the link to Shane's group, just so you are aware. It's on Facebook. Raw Vegan Heroes membership community. Again, it's $14.95 to join. This is what I would suggest to you. At least try it the 1 month. Give it a whirl. Start the detox process. You'll know within 1 month whether you're going to continue or not. As I stated, you can go down here. There's a lot of people in here that will support you. They will go through and work with you. If you have questions, they will help you. So I will leave the link for this group. You can go in here. You can read a lot of people's testimonies, health issues that they had that they've got past, weight loss, real significant weight loss in here. The people have a lot of before and after pictures. What I want to challenge my subscribers to do is monitor what you're doing. Keep like a weekly vlog, or some of you guys would do daily, however way you want to do it. But start off day one, take a pictures of the front of yourself, the back, the side, and then after week do it. Don't do it every day, but after every week, take a picture. You're going to notice the difference quickly. You're also going to feel it in your clothes. Both Doc's clothes and my clothes got really loose and baggy. So I still got a long way to go. I'm starting all over because I had fallen off the wagon. And so I'm ready to start all over. You want to discipline yourself, prepare yourself, and follow it all the way through to the end. So grab your significant other, your spouse, whoever it is that you want, get a team member. Me and Doc teamed up together, supported one another. But if not, there's people in this community. They are awesome people. And even once you're done with the initial program, there are other ones on here that you would be interested in. The recipes and the food look phenomenal. So reach out to the people, talk to them. There is a lot of people that you can see as clear as day, signs of reverse aging, believe it or not. So when you do the first detox, it tells you that you can add a habanero pepper in there. And I know that sounds crazy to say, like a habanero. And I thought, man, there's no way in heck I'm going to be able to do it. But the amount of habanero, you put in just like one piece of habanero with all the juice, because you have to drink like 6 quarts of this juice a day. So the habanero, believe it or not, spreads out really good. It has a real zesty taste, but it's not overly hot at all. As a matter of fact, I'm a wuss when it comes to hot things, and it was very tolerable. Actually, I liked it a whole lot. The habanero mixed in with the other ingredients creates a type of chemical from the food that does reverse some aging. Yep, you can read up on it yourself, okay? So I will leave the link for Shane's membership here. I encourage you guys to go check it out. Shane does have a YouTube channel called Raw Vegan Rising. He puts out some very informative and awesome videos I think that everybody should go check out. Go over there and subscribe. Tell him Pimpy sent you. The same thing when you sign into the group on Facebook. It's going to ask you some questions before you get in there. And one of them is going to be, how'd you hear about them? Just say Pimpy sent you. And Shane will take care of you. As you're going through the process, if you have questions, Shane is reachable. That's what I love about it. It's like having your own personal coach. So he will reach out to you. And once a week, he does a live streaming. So you can ask questions in that as well. Okay? Go ahead and try it. The links for these will be there, and the same with, you guys know this, HempWorx. You guys know the story. I talked about this. I just showed you pictures. You guys know I do the coffee. I do the sprays. The link for this will be down below in the description. Once again, everybody knows I do the Trim 365, the Core Keto, the coffee, and the Vitality, which is gut health. So I took those as I was going along, and I felt awesome. Okay, you guys? So the combination of the two, I'm looking forward to starting all over again and making sure I stick to the plan this time. Hopefully no sicknesses will come into my life, because when it did, I felt really weak, and I tried just eating broth to get my strength back up. It just wasn't working. I ended up eating food, and once I started, my body was like, yeah, we need some kind of substance for a little bit. And so then I was like, too late. I'm already falling off the wagon. And so I just kept encouraging Doc. I watched him go along the process. He looks absolutely phenomenal. You wouldn't tell he's going on 70. I could tell you right now, it barely looks like he's getting into his 60. This was what I was talking about. I told you guys once the time came, I would share this with you. Again, if you're going to do this, do us a favor and share with me, and I'll put your story on the channel so people can see. Do the before and after pictures. Start with day 1. Take pictures every week. Don't weigh yourself every day. You're going to go crazy. Trust me. Take pictures and weigh yourself once a week, but it's more about health, detoxing, and changing your lifestyle. Ladies or guys, hey, look, if you got something coming up in, 3 weeks, 1 month, couple of months away, you definitely want to go through this program so that you can thin down. If you're out there, you're going to run into an ex, and you want to kind of show yourself off. You guys take this challenge. I hope you guys do it. I encourage you to do so. Come join us. I'm going to start mine all over. I will leave the link, so come on over here and join us, and let me know how everything turns out for you. All right? That's it for now. Hit the thumbs up button. If you're not a subscriber, please do so, because when you do, it helps out the channel. And I'll see you on the other side. I'm out.